Hey, welcome back to the Jack Homestead. Hey, this here's the sugar shack that we're going to be putting up this year. I started this last weekend. You seen a video prior to this one of the build with my grandkids, my grandsons, Eli and Bishop. So, anyway, just a rough rundown of what's going on, the plans for this so up to now. Um, as you can see, they're pallets that I required from work and put them up. It's a pretty good structure right now, but I'll be beefing it up a little bit more. I attached the pallets with 2x4s on the as runners up top and in the middle here on each level of the 2x4s. Now, front here, I'd like to put in a sliding glass or a sliding glass door, a sliding barn door style of door, possibly. And yeah, that's going to be. And then on this side over here, I want to put the pallets here or make some kind of riser that lift up the storage tank that I had for my sap, and then pipe it inside to go into the evaporator or a storage tank inside that can be warmed up and then put into the evaporator. And then over here, on this side over here, I'd like to build a small wood shed so that I don't have to keep all wood from over there where the old sugar shack area or sap area was. That way we'll have it here, and maybe I'll line it up, make it look nice down through here with some firewood. So the top part, I'm going to cut some logs, not live ones. There'll be dead. There's quite a few dead standing stuff blowdowns here that I can use to bring out the top. I'm going to put them on the top here for the roof. One on this side, one on this side. Probably about maybe 3 foot out, so I can have a covered porch, and then one in the center, and then go from there. And then on the corners, I'd like to try to find some cedar logs and kind of cut a 45 out of them and put the corners right into here so that it looks like there's cedars on each corner. So, and then I want to take some rough cut 2x6s or 1x6s and put walls or outside sheeting up, and then in between those I'll put fern strips inside. Um, let's take a look inside. So as you can see, inside here, it's about 13. Well, it's probably 12 by 8 inside, and we'll say this is the evaporator right here. So I'm going to put the evaporator here and have some type of up here, have the insides tank, bulk tank, feeding from the outside in and then into the evaporator. And then the walls, I don't know what I'm going to do with the walls. I'm thinking about maybe cutting pallets, these parts here, and then just going across and doing it that way, making it that way. Of course, I'm going to have windows. I have a window here, and probably maybe a window in the back. I don't know yet, but other than that, it's going to be it's pretty tall, probably 8 foot, little less than 8 foot, but it'll work pretty good. So the floor, I don't know if I'm going to put stone in here or if I'm actually going to put a floor in. I haven't really decided yet. So, but we just got to work on the outside first and the roof. Get that done before the snow flies. So make sure you guys stay tuned. subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share these videos. It helps us out immensely. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Jack Homestead. Mr. Jack is currently working on his sugar shack. So I am going to whip up a tomato, cucumber, and onion salad for him. He is going into work tonight. He works night shift and he likes a little something to snack on at night. And I have fresh ingredients from the garden, so I thought I would whip him up something. We're going to start out by, I'm going to take my cucumber, peel it up, slice it up, put it in a bowl, slice up my onion, a half a cup of onion probably, and then I'm going to chop up some tomatoes that are left from our garden. We don't have too many, but we do have a little bit of tomato left from our garden. So I'm going to cut all of that up and throw that in here, and then we will add in our spices and ingredients. Okay, just a quick note. I cut up the cucumber, one whole cucumber and a half of an onion. Just so you know, I save all my vegetable scraps and I stick them in the freezer. I'm going to be making my own homemade vegetable broth. So all my scraps I will be putting in here so that I can make my own broth, and that will be in another video. Now I'm just going to slice up my tomatoes. Okay, I have the tomatoes cut up, the onions, the cucumbers. I used one cucumber, half of an onion. I used a bunch. I had small tomatoes, so I used quite a few of the small tomatoes. You can just eye it depending on how much tomato you like, how much cucumber you like. I also added in garlic, probably about a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic. And now I am going to, again, no measurements, but add some vinegar. This is fresh parsley. I know it says that's from Tops, but I just reused it. That's fresh parsley from the garden. Some pepper. Some salt. Tiny bit of honey. Hopefully next year Mr. Jack will be making our own honey. And some fresh oregano from the garden. Again, this is all taste, more or less, depending on how much you like. Oh, I know what I forgot. Some olive oil. And blend it up real good. This will be a tasty treat for Mr. Jack at work tonight. I don't eat this, but I don't eat a lot of things that I make, but Mr. Jack does. And he's hovering over my shoulder, so I know he wants to try it. He's already dipped in while the camera wasn't on. Go ahead, Mr. Jack. Well, don't eat too much. What do you think? Anything? Do you want more vinegar?
More vinegar
Okay.
and maybe some
You're gonna say salt because you
Nope.
always say salt.
lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper. I'm not putting lemon pepper in my.
Dude, I eat it.
Dude, this is my recipe.
Okay.
Do you taste honey at all?
A little bit, not much.
Well, I only put a hint of honey in.
Good. That tastes good.
Okay. So I added more vinegar. Mr. Jack wanted more vinegar. Oh, you okay, Mr. Jack?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this will be a tasty treat for Mr. Jack tonight. We're having, maybe Mr. Jack will film it, but we are having chicken on the grill, smoked chicken tonight. And some potatoes and some veggies. But here you have it, simple, easy cucumber, tomato, and onion salad with some fresh herbs and garlic. And again, hopefully next year, the honey that we put in there will be fresh from our homestead also. So just a quick salad, and hope you give it a try. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. If you think I should add lemon pepper to it, let me know.
I
But
think she should.
this is for Mr. Jack for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little recipe, and come back to the Jack Homestead.